Chapter 4 Ancient Period. Chapter 4.4 Kushanas. The Kushanas were originally a nomadic race known as Yuchi, and they lived in China. This race was driven out of their homeland by powerful tribes like the Huns. The Kushanas occupied Bactria and then moved into the Kabul Valley and seized Gandhara. They replaced the Sakas, the Greeks and others, and established hold over the Indus and greater part of Gangetic plains around the year 40 CE. Political history. The first Kushana ruler was Kujula Cadphises or Cadphises I. He was followed by Cadphises II, who was also known as Vema Cadphises. Kanishka was the third king of the Kushana dynasty. Kanishka was the greatest king of the Kushanas. Purushpura, modern Peshawar in Pakistan, was his capital. Conquests. Kanishka was a great warrior who extended the boundaries of his empire in all directions very rapidly after his accession. His empire consisted of Bactria, Persia, Afghanistan, Punjab and a large portion of Sindh. Kashmir. Kanishka conquered Kashmir, where he built many monuments. He laid the foundation of a town Kanispura. It was also known as Kanishkapura. Today it is known as Srinagar. Magad. Kanishka is claimed to have waged a war against Magad and captured it. War against Sakasatrapas. In northern India, the Sakasatrapas were still powerful. Kanishka waged a series of battles against Saka satrapas of Punjab and Mathura and finally established his supremacy. War with China. After the conquest of the northern India, Kanishka turned his attention towards China. Cadphises II had suffered a defeat at the hands of the Chinese general Panchao, and as a result of this defeat the Kushanas had to pay annual tribute to the Chinese king. Kanishka stopped paying the tribute and invaded China. But the Chinese general Panchao defeated him. This was a setback to the political ambitions of Kanishka for some time. However, after making preparations, Kanishka made a fresh attack on China. At this juncture, the great Chinese general Panchao had died, and his son Panchiang was the new general. Kanishka registered a victory over the Chinese forces and annexed 3 Chinese provinces into his empire. These 3 provinces were Kashgar, Yarkand and Khotan. Kanishka was the first Indian ruler who established territories outside the Indian subcontinent. The boundaries of his empire touched Kashgar in the north to Sindh in the south and Banaras in the east to Afghanistan in the west. Religion. The Kushanas, who belonged to the Yuchi tribe, followed the tribal religious customs. After their settlement in India, they adopted Indian culture and Hinduism. They primarily worshipped the sun god along with other deities. Kujula and Vema Cadphises were the followers of Hinduism. Kanishka was also a follower of Hinduism. His early coins bear the images of Persian, Greek and Hindu gods. In course of time, he embraced Buddhism under the influence of Ashwagosha. After this, like Ashoka, he took many measures for the spread of Buddhism, and it was due to his efforts that Buddhism spread into China, Tibet, Japan and Central Asian countries. Gandhara art. Kanishka was a great patron of art. His important buildings and constructions of art are found mostly at Gandhara, Mathura, Kanishkapura and Takshashila. The Kushana period is important for the growth of Gandhara art, or otherwise known as the Greco-Buddhist style. With close contact between two civilizations, the Indian and the Greek, there arose a new school of art called the Gandhara School of Art. This school represented a blending of Indian and Greek art. It is called as Gandhara art because this style originated in Gandhara region. This region is situated in the present Afghanistan.